And so this third study aimed to answer one central question, and that is, how do leadership skills develop over time? So the authors, in their theoretical discussion, emphasize that the current literature, at least at the time of this study, which I think was like early 2000s, suggested that leadership is not just about traits, but involves skill that are incurred through experience. And so the authors aim to examine how leadership knowledge in key skill domains change across different organizational levels. And to do so, they used a fairly large sample of U.S. Army officers. So in terms of the theoretical background on skill acquisition over time, there's two major traditions that the authors reviewed. The first is a performance-based model based on Ackerman's three-stage model, which highlights how skill development evolves from learning basics and then assembling more sophisticated performance models and eventually to automation. And then secondly, they also discuss some various cognitive science models, which all in some way emphasize a gradual development of expertise through concept acquisition and then integration and then a flexible application. And so based on all this, the authors argue that at different stages in a leader's career are going to demand different types of experiences to foster appropriate skill development. So building on prior work, this Dr. Mumford focused on 4 types of leadership skills as he characterized them, which have a lot of similarity to the leadership skills Strataplex that we just discussed. So the first is leadership knowledge in the form of understanding organizational roles and structure. Second is problem-solving skills, such as creative and diagnostic thinking. Third is social skills, which is judgment and interpersonal navigation. And then fourth is system skills, which is managing complexity and constraints. And so this model by Mumford suggests that these skills all develop progressively, albeit at different rates across a leader's career path. And again, I think they overlay quite nicely conceptually with the Strataplex model and the 9 critical cognitive skills of a leader, both of which we already discussed. In terms of the method that this study used, they used a cross-sectional design of almost 1,800 Army officers across 6 ranks, so from first lieutenant to colonel, and grouped it into junior, mid-level, and senior leaders. These leadership skills from the cohort were all measured through scenario-based assessments that were rated by doctoral level judges. And then the researchers also examined and codified the influence of assignments, training, career development experiences at different points in all these leaders' trajectories. And they found 4 key results.